Baseball was my life. Every weekend in the summer, we were playing somewhere. And when I was 12, we played 120 games in the summer. I mean, that's who I was. So, and that's what I always wanted to be. I actually got hurt my freshman year of high school. I fractured a growth plate in my elbow. That summer I didn't have baseball to play. So, and we had a big tournament coming into my hometown that I was supposed to be playing in, and I was kind of on the sidelines. But it was the biggest blessing ever because I actually got to get involved in my youth group. And all through high school and college, I was still as serious about baseball, but I had a different perspective. Baseball is one thing that I do, but it's not who I am. And the first month I threw awesome. I was really excited, but then I started thinking about when am I getting called up, and I started worrying about things that I didn't have any control over. By the end of July, it was like 5 innings in and I was done. My arm's hurting, I don't know what it is, so we get an MRI, and I was actually relieved to find out that I needed Tommy John. Gosh, it was amazing. I get to call home and say, "Hey, Dad, I'm going up to Minnesota," and it was a lot of fun. It was one of those moments where, it's just life changing. It was a great day. Through 6 innings and gave up 2 runs, I think, and we got the win against the Royals. Toward the end of the year, I was getting tired and it was getting frustrating because I was, either getting hit around or I was throwing really well. And I remember I'm facing Detroit. First inning, I give up 2 runs, and I'm sitting in the dugout and just like, hey, what's going on again? Next inning, I give up 2 runs, and it's like, before you know it, it's snowballing again. And our catcher comes up, Kurt Suzuki comes up and says, hey, we need you to go 5 innings tonight. And I'm thinking, 5 innings? I just want to get through the 3rd inning right now. And I remembered something that our chaplain, David McGyver, told me. When you're anxious, the same part of your brain that controls the anxiety emotion also controls thankfulness. And if you take a step back and just become thankful for where you are or for thankful for anything, your brain cannot have those 2 emotions at the same time. And I'm sitting on the bench and that pops back into my mind. Totally a God thing. I say, what am I doing? I'm on the biggest stage that I could be on in my career. And I'm sitting here pouting because I've given up 4 runs and not really enjoying what I'm doing. So I just sat on the bench and prayed and just said, God, thanks for what I'm doing, and thank you for blessing me with this. And the next 3 innings, I was out on the mound in between innings, and I just started praying and being thankful for where I was. And it was just completely calming. And in between every inning, I'm literally looking around and I'm just soaking it all in and just saying, God, thanks for where I'm at. And I've never been that calm out there. It's amazing how comforting God is and how loving He is and how merciful He is when you do make a mistake and you mess up and you realize it and He just says, hey, I got you, come on back.